Hey, hi, what's up? Right, time for top 10 Warhammer 40k memes. Also, if you're wondering about the whole company thing, just wait till the end of the video. Or skip ahead and come back. Up to you. Anyway.
Number 10.
Right, we have the number 10 spot, which is the Gene Stealer communist meme. People always go on and on about the Tower being communist, and yeah, there's a little bit here and there, but if you really look at it, they're not that commie. But Gene Stealers, on the other hand, especially the Gene Stealer quotes, that's some serious communism shit right here. I mean, look at this. This is an actual thing. It's brilliant. So if you want communist memes, Gene Stealers. Perfect. I mean, hell, I'm surprised no one's done a Gene Stealer Stalin before with the amount of genocide they commit.
Number 9.
Right up, number 9 place. I present to you Dwarf, the meme. We all can agree that having the good old stunties removed from 40k was a sin and a half by GW, but Lord have mercy, they came back, baby. And good God, the memes are impeccable. Like this one. Look at it, diggy diggy hole. Such a good song, by the way. Listen to it. Perfect. I mean, they're dwarfs. Everyone loves dwarfs. Rock and stone. The amount of times I've got people commented on my videos just being like, rock and stone to the bone, baby. Woo!
Number 8.
It is I, Rogel Dorn. No, I survived by being dead in pretend. Yes.
I mean, do I really even have to bother with like this meme? The lemon is a mighty fruit indeed. I mean, it's so good. So I know I put the TTS Rogel Dawn memes here, but really, this is number 8 is TTS as a whole. Because my God, the Pillar Man meme. Oh, it's so good. So very good. It's great. I absolutely adore a TTS. This also includes the Sly and Marlboro meme, by the way.
Sly Marble!
God bless you, TTS. It's such a good meme. Such a good meme. Bring back TTS, GW. God damn it, why'd you take it away from us?
Number 7.
Peter Turbo, Laser Vision. I mean, look at him. And this is one of those memes where it's lore accurate as well, because Peter Turbo is a smug son of a bitch. And he's so petty and petulant. It's just like, oh my God. So having him pull his face, it's just like, yeah, no, this is a smug son of a bitch here. And it works because he never ever feels like that because he's always so petulant. So he never ever gets to feel like that. So when he does end up in a position where he gets to be smug, you can definitely imagine he's going to be smug like a mother. It's so great. And look at it. God, it's such a good meme. Peter Turbo, Laser Vision. 7 out of 10. Perfect.
Number 6.
So, I can't do an orc voice for the life of me, so I'm not going to try it, but I will have this. Quality. Right, at the 6th spot, we come to the Orks. Orc memes, in particular, this one. Orc memes are great. Why? Because they make 0 sense. You could do anything with an orc and make it a meme, but this one, it just hits all the right notes, because it's so dumb and stupid, yet look at it. When the gubbins meet the wiki bits just right. It's so orc, because you can imagine an orc saying that, and a tech priest having a hemorrhage and 2 strokes trying to figure out how the hell the gun works. It's just so good. So good. Orc good.
Number 5.
Right, top 5. And at number 5, Dreadnought memes.
I will endure 1,000 deaths before I yield.
They're so good. Like this one, for instance. God. I mean, it's so 40k. The Dreadnought is one of the most iconic 40k vehicles that there are. I mean, what's more iconic than a giant mech that is also a coffin piloted by a veteran of a genetically augmented hand super soldier that's been around for hundreds of years? Like, what? This is amazing. This is beautiful. It's so good. Dreadnought memes. Quality.
Number 4.
And aside from the Gene Stealer meme, one of the most underrated memes on this list, Rogue Trader memes. People often forget about the Rogue Trader, but it's such a beautiful thing. It really is just so unique to 40k, because you're literally the best job in 40k. Being a Rogue Trader is the best thing, because you're the head of your own Rogue Trader dynasty, and you can do whatever you want. The Imperium gives you something called an Article of Trade, which is just quite literally a hey, do whatever the hell you want. And there's so many memes. You want to talk about a meme about how he equips all his retinue in power armor, or how he's building a harem of Xenos and other people, or how his whole shtick is mining diamonds and trading with orcs. Like, There's so much potential here, and it's so criminally underrated. Rogue Trader memes. Quality.
Number 3.
Cringe memes. Now, what do I mean by cringe memes? These are memes where a group of people are angry at the memes who are existing, not because of the memes, but rather for the people who made the memes. This is the Tech Priest Toaster meme, the Kriegsman Shovel meme, the Crazy Nun Sororitas meme, as well as the Milk for the Cornflakes, Butter for the Corn Cob, and Syrup for the Corn Cakes. These memes are great. They're fantastic. Why? Because they're not exactly wrong, per se, but they're funny. The tech priests often do idolize old technology, even if it may be the most simplest thing, as god-breaking just because it's ancient. The Kriegsmen, their main tool is a bayonet, but they do make utilize of sharpened shovels because you have to carry a shovel around, might as well use it to kill somebody, just like in World War I. The Sororitas are indeed crazy nuns, but they're more than that. They're zealotous Templars, and if you're zealotous, you're kinda crazy. And the corn meme, it's a pun. Really, it's a play on words. And the corn meme, a lot of people love the corn meme. Really, I know very few people who do hate it, but the fact that there are some people who hate the corn meme is just dumb. It's so good. And the reason why people hate them is because they get mad at people who just think that the Kriegsman main melee weapon is a shovel, that the tech priests literally worship toasters, that the Sisters of Battle are actually just mentally insane people who get drafted and are just like berserkers, and people hate the corn meme because, well, the one dude thinks corn is too serious for syrup on his pancakes. Sorry, corn cakes. If you get your lore from memes, you are stupid. I've said it once, I've said it a billion times. Memes allow you to go into the lore. They introduce you to the lore. You then have to go and actually look it up and understand it. It's a joke. Jokes are funny, jokes are stupid. PSA aside, all these memes, cringy memes, quality memes. Third place. If you debate me, you're wrong. Because this is the total, complete, and utter, completely non-biased, non-opinionated top 10 list. Even though saying such things is a complete and utter logical fallacy and moronic as all hell. But Warhammer good. Next, on to number 2.
Number 2.
Somewhat in the same vein as the previous entry, but not entirely, we have ship memes. I love ship memes. Why? Because aside from like the one guardsman and another guardsman, 99% of ship memes do not ever have a chance of happening IRL. And a lot of people get mad at ship memes because, well, shippers are kind of stupid and annoying because they say, oh, it could maybe happen. For example, you know that I love Gillidan, right? I love Gilliman. Good guy. I make jokes all the time about him marrying Yvraine and Yvraine being his wife because I love the idea of it. But I am the first one to announce that if GW ever does that, they are the most stupidest people on the bloody planet. It's a level of idiocy. Just no, that does not happen, alright? Because it makes zero sense. Like, GW will have to put out a whole trilogy of books building up their relationship just for it to even make a little bit of tiny sense. And then they'll have to throw in a big old political move, like them forming an alliance and by marriage or some bullshit. And even then, it still wouldn't make that much sense. Would I love for that to happen? Absolutely. Do I want it to happen? No. Because it's stupid. It makes no sense lore-wise. And that's the thing. There are people who enjoy ship memes because of how stupid they are. For example, in Ork, right? Falling in love with a human. Does that make sense? No. But I love the idea that the orc is just this big brawn orc is like, here's flour. It's beautiful, it's awesome, I love it. But it makes no sense lore-wise. So, to the people who make ship memes, not because they're funny, not because it's a nice what-if scenario, but because you actually want it to become canon, you are made of stupid. The things you do are made of stupid. 40k is the grim darkness of the far future. It is meant to suck. If you try and make it not suck, then you have to be really specific and actually detailed in the lore, and even then it will still suck a little bit, or you're making a meme.
And finally, number 1.
Right, the greatest, the grandest, the best meme of Warhammer, wholesome memes. Because unlike ship memes and cringe memes, these are moments that can actually happen in 40k itself. For example, a salamander with a kid. They are actually logical, they make sense, and they can happen in the lore. They are lore accurate 100%. Like a guardsman falling in love with a nurse. Makes sense, 100% accurate. A salamander looking after a kid, accurate 100%. Makes sense, lore accurate. And even the ones that aren't that lore accurate, they're still nice because they're wholesome and you make you smile. And at the end of the day, that's what memes are for. To make you smile and to make you feel good. And wholesome memes do the perfect job of that. Because if you show someone a wholesome meme and their first response to say, that's not lore accurate, From a guy who knows the type of currency they use on worlds, I'm a big lore nut, and let me tell you, if you meet someone like that, they have problems. And even if the 8-foot tall genetically augmented hand super soldier going out on a date with this little guardsman is completely unlore accurate, just incorrect, that doesn't matter. Why? Because it's not lore accurate. GW isn't making this. It's a nice little meme, and it gives you a nice smile, because it makes you think about your life and the people around you. Which is why wholesome memes can unite everyone. Which is why wholesome memes are undisputably the top best meme. The other 9, you can challenge me on. But number 1, best type of meme. Not just in 40k, but in general. Anywho, that has been top 10 Warhammer 40k memes. So, those of you who will know me and who watch me, hi, hello there. Thank you for being here. You are amazing and wonderful. God bless you. You were expecting a Salamanders episode. Well, after I got done recording it, it came to about just 2 hours long. So I needed a little bit of extra time and I didn't want to leave y'all hanging. So I chopped together this bad boy and threw him here. Sally's episode will be coming out next week Sunday. You can expect it, and it will be long, and oh boy, it's some of the best work I've done to date. And anyway, I promised to tell you about the whole company thing. You see, we here are very unique. If you subscribe to me, you become part of the Ranger Trooper Corps, which is my own IP, which hopefully one day I'll get to translate into media at one point. No stuff about it yet, because like I said, I don't like putting the cart before the horse, so you just have to deal with it. But if you look on your screen, you will see the formings of a legion. Each unit is composed of a certain number of men. Those men are then composed into the ultimate thing known as a legion, which is analogous to a division in modern times. We have reached the company milestone. Well, we did a few months ago. It's slow. I'm sorry. This took a while. Life happens. Okay. Moving on. So this is the current one we're standing at. Next one will be the battalion. But this is for me saying thank you. We will be celebrating a company unit milestone. I'm not sure what I want to call it yet, but whatever, as whenever we get them, as well as the traditional milestones. But to all of you, thank you also very much. It means the absolute world to me that you guys watch my stuff. And oh yeah, something new. We have a Patreon now. Look at that. As for YouTube memberships, I need to be monetized to do that. So I have 1,000 subs, but I'm lacking in a little bit of watch time. So if you really want the YouTube membership, I have a all videos playlist. Just put that on in the background while you do the dishes and the grand sorted. But there is a Patreon, so if you do want to go support that, by all means, go ahead. But 2 things. Number 1, if you are planning on supporting, make sure you can actually afford it, because although my audience is primarily of older people, just you want to look to yourself first before you shoot old Bradley some $2. So just, keep that in mind, alright? Take care of yourself first. Then you can worry about me. Secondly, you do not need to financially support this channel. At all. Please. These videos will continue to come out every week. They'll continue to be free. So please, 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 please do not feel pressured in any way, shape, or form. If you want to, thank you, I appreciate you, but the best way to support this channel is simply to pick a video that you want and watch it all the way through. You thought I was joking when I said, just put on the old videos and listen to it, but that's really it. Treat it like a podcast. I mean, hell, the Sally's video coming out next week is going to be the length of a bloody podcast. Put it on in the background, watch it, enjoy it, laugh, and listen. That's the best way you can support me, not only for the metrics on getting monetized, but because I put a lot of time and effort into these videos. And to have you watching them all the way to the end and to see that, hey, people genuinely enjoy what I make, that's more than enough. That is more than enough. I would much rather you actually do that than pay me money, if I'm being frank. Because to me, there's no point if I get like $10,000 a month, yet my number of people watching me is like only 2. To me, that's not why I started this. Yeah, I do want to make this into a business and a brand and everything, but the main reason is because I want people to watch this and enjoy it, to know that, hey, there is someone who loves 40k as much as I do, and I get to learn about some good lore and have some good laughs, and distract myself from the world, because the world isn't as bad as it seems, but it is still pretty bad. So if I can be your escape, yeah, works for me. But didn't mean to get so serious and sappy at the end, but I have to make it known that, hey, you are amazing just by watching us, and thank you. And you want to be part of the Ranger Trooper Corps, this glorious apparatus of lore, history, stories, and God knows whatever else in the future, hit that subscribe button. Comment down below, join, everything will be wonderful. And yeah, thank you for watching all the way to the end. Thank you for being part of this. Thank you for choosing to give me your time. I appreciate you so much. So come on, join in. I upload videos every single week on the Sunday, and there you have a short or two up every single day. If you want to know when I upload, you see there's a very cool feature where you just subscribe and then you hit the little bell icon and then it will tell you whenever I upload. You see, people who use YouTube, we have this bad habit where we will watch every single video a channel uploads, but we won't ever actually subscribe to them. We'll just check on them at the normal time they usually upload. I used to do this. Ever since I started the channel, I stopped doing this because I'm just like, that's hypocritical, Brad. So if you're type of the person, you want to get rid of that bad habit, then subscribe, turn on notification bells, and then you won't have to do it by yourself. That's kind of the point of why it's there. Why do we do this? I don't know. Humans are weird. I am weird, and I'm gonna guess you're weird too because you're watching this. But thank you, and I love you anyway. So, to wrap up, Patreon, Subscribe Star, YouTube membership soon. They have that there. Go in there and do it if you can afford it. But if you want to support, just watch the whole damn thing. That's more than enough support. Thank you for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. I have been General Bradley 101. You have been beautiful, awesome, and amazing people. Thank you oh so very much for watching, and I will catch y'all next time. Dismiss, Rangers. Okay, so I know I said the whole like ship thing was a thing, and like, you know, I stand by that, but just saying, if you want to write like something, my ideal like story for 40k, my ideal fan story for 40k is like a planet that is still holds up to like the age of strife technology, and it's like, you know, the solar auxilia still exists, and they're like suitably genetically enhanced and augmented, basically like mini Astartes run. That's what the solar auxilia were, and him and all our craft world just like are part of a alliance that the Imperium doesn't know about, and they're so far away that the Imperium doesn't care, and he has an Eldar waifu, and they have kids. Just saying, is that my own personal fantasy for 40k? Maybe, yes, don't judge me. Anyway, bye.